from the books, we have our book reviewer for the day, and our book reviewer for the day is Gagan Gupta, and he has got a book called The Habit of Winning by Prakash Iyer for us. So Gagan, if you could please come and review the book for us.
Today, as a role of book reviewer, I want to review the book The Habit of Winning by Prakash Iyer. First of all, I will tell you about the author of the book, that is Prakash Iyer, and then I will tell you about the contents of the book. In a business sector, after spanning for 25 years, Prakash has been worked for with teams selling everything from colas, yellow pages and diapers. He is currently the managing director of Kimberly Clark Lever, passionate about people. He is also the motivational speaker and trend leadership coach. He is an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. Sorry. Now I will tell you about the content of the book. The book is divided into 11 parts. First is vision and goals. Second is self-belief. Third is perseverance. Fourth is giving. Fifth is the winner's way. Sixth is the winner's mindset. Seventh is winning with teams. Eighth is take action. Ninth is other people. And 10th is finding balance. And there is one more chapter which I have not read yet, so I will tell you later.
And do you remember 10?
Each of these parts contain meaningful and inspiring stories for everybody, which you can relate to your everyday life, day-to-day challenges, and to your success stories, which have already been scripted or which you have to be achieved now. Now, at this time, I will tell you about the two stories in the first part. The first part contains the story, the climbing mountain. If there are two people climbing the mountain together, what is the most important thing they need to get to the top? Is it equipment or training or teamwork or favorable weather conditions? Well, they need all of these for sure, but the most important thing they need to get is the top, is the mountain. They need a clear goal. Too often we get obsessed with the equipment and the training but have no clear goals. The best mountain climbing equipment is of little use if you don't have a mountain to climb. You need a clear goal, and once you have a clear goal in your mind, then you put all your power to achieve that, to conquer that goal. Now the second story is, in 1963, some behavioral scientists performed an experiment in the graduating class of Harvard Business School to find out how many students have written down goals for themselves. They found that only 3% of the students have written down goals for themselves for the future on paper. And after 25 years, the scientists again got in touch with the class of 63, and they found that the net worth of the 3% written down, the net worth of the 3% of the students who have written down goals for themselves was more than the net worth of the rest of that batch. Not just that, they found that the 3% written down goal wala seemed to be happier, doing what they wanted, leading far more fulfilling lives. Incredible, but I believe it is true, and it could be true for all of us. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to be in life, at work, in relationships? Whatever it be, write it down. Now just write it down. Not tomorrow, now. And commit yourself to action. Commit yourself to doing what it takes to achieve what you want to. Just do that. Thank you.